They announced the schedule after you were on the show last week, so let's go through that. How do you think the way this schedule lays out, the first 4 games, man, I don't want to say they're easy, but it's a favorable first quarter, first 4 games now because there's 17 games, but those first 4 games, if you're the Browns, you have to feel pretty good about the way it starts.
Well, I've written this. If you didn't know any better, you would have thought perhaps that the league was doing the Cleveland Browns a favor in those first 4 games, anticipating that perhaps maybe Deshaun Watson might be suspended for some of those games or all of those games. But of course, I've been told point blank by the NFL that the scheduling had absolutely nothing to do with the possible suspension of Deshaun Watson. But if Jacoby Brissett has to start those first 4 games, there are some winnable games in there. But I don't think anybody should take any of those for granted either. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's going to be on a Thursday night. It's here, but it's still, their defense is always good. And if it does happen to be Jacoby Brissett, that Steelers defense will be sure to try to get after him as much as possible. They've got an upgraded receiving core. And who knows? I mean, Kenny Pickett, he's played a significant amount of football. So, maybe if he is starting by then, he will play above his rookie status. Or maybe they'll even have Mitch Trubisky starting the season out, and he has plenty of experience under his belt. So I don't think that you can look at, all of them and just say, oh, well, this is going to be 4-0 by the end of that. But it is a little bit of an easier slate if Deshaun is not there.
The other thing then is it gets pretty tough in the middle, and those next 4, and then the bye, and then right after the bye, the middle of that schedule is the meat of it, and it's pretty tough.
Yeah, you'd almost like some of these easier games to be spread out through the season, because there are some gauntlets in there that you're going to have to get through. With some of the division games and the Buccaneers and the Bills and. There are some really good quarterbacks that you're going to have to face this season, both in your division and outside of the division.